This is a demo of the org mode import from Rome. So org mode is a popular uh, note-taking and outline system for Emacs. Um, there are similar modes for Vim. And if you're watching this video, you probably know what it is. So the way that we allow import from org mode is you are going to be creating a node that is going to be the root node for the org mode file that you're placing in. So we'll call this root node. And then you can simply paste in your standard org mode file. So you would have an indented list, group, item 1, item 2, and anything that you have underneath each org mode level. This info is for item 1. All those things will just end up being placed in the text area currently for the given item. This is for the group. And so yeah, so the basic thing is this would just allow you to build a graph relationship out of items which you have in your org files. So it could allow you to unify a number of different org files together. But there are a few special things that Rome allows you to do, which I'll show off right now. So the first is that we have a special syntax for building up more complicated relationships, where, for instance, if I want to say that A is a child of item 1, rather than just making a reference down here. Well, one thing that I can do is, can I do this? No. Okay, never mind. I can't do that yet. So if you want to add if you want to add A as a child of item 1, then you can add A and B, both using this particular syntax. So I can reference a node that it's placed in other places as a child of this item. And I can say that item 1 has both A and B as children. Or I can say that item 1 has A as a child and B is a child of that. So that's another thing that I can do. Furthermore, I can say that item A is going to be a child and, and that B is a parent of item A. And let's add another item C here. I can say that B and C are both parents of A, or that, C is a parent of B is a parent of A, which is a child of item 1. So this just allows you to quickly, visualize your relationships from your notes, which are in the org mode document that you paste in here, and start to play with how they could be related to one another within a mind map. So this is that's a quick scheme of relationships. There's one other thing to be shown, and that is basically how. So one thing that that you can also do. Let's delete this for now. Let's say claim 1, and let's say that. So let's say the claim is that the sky is blue, and I want to say that there's evidence for this, and the evidence is it looked blue when I saw it today, right? So right now this is sort of how a normal set of you could pretty easily imagine doing this in a thing like org mode or workflowy, but there are limitations to this because there isn't really any formal relationship between these two different claims, these two different statements. But because Rome actually, it's a semantic outlining tool, it allows you to actually make more formal relationships inside the database that allows you to view your data in fundamentally different ways, and view subsets of your data in fundamentally different ways. So, and we can show those features in other videos, but for now, it's important to see that you can formalize the link between the sky is blue and it looks, let's say the sky looks blue when I saw it today. You can say that this is evidence of this. Actually, really, if we're going to be logical, we may want to go in the opposite direction and say that the sky is blue. The evidence for this is that the sky looks blue when I looked at it today. So this shows how you can change the direction of a link by changing the direction of the arrow. So if you want to convert an intermediary node in an org mode file into a formal link within the Rome database, and you want to name that link, then the syntax is simply to surround it with double arrows based on which direction. Make it look like an arrow with these open brackets and these two lines on either side of it, and the link name can be any arbitrary amount of text. So, and that is what org mode looks like so far, or what org mode import looks like when operating into Rome.